A knock on the door interrupted his preparations, wrapping the body and cleaning any stray drops that escaped the shower curtain. Damn! He checked to make sure everything was hidden from the front door and made sure there was no blood visible on his soiled khakis, Grateful Dead t-shirt, or under his already dirty fingernails. Then he looked through the peephole in the door to see Jamie standing there. He hadn't seen Jamie since high school and couldn't imagine what he was doing outside his door. "Hey," he mumbled as he opened the door. He stood in the doorway, all 5'2" of him, sending a clear message he really didn't want company right now. "What do you want?" "I need help." Jamie hated this, but didn't have an option. "Well, the mission is down the street. I don't get time for this crap." The man standing before him was even slimier than he had been the last time Jamie ran into him. A year or so ago, his old high school friend was dating a janitor at the college and slipped into the broom closet with her. For a quickie, Jamie guessed. Jamie almost didn't recognize his old classmate in the person he saw slinking down the hallway. Greasy hair down to his shoulder blades, almost emaciated, with pale skin that hadn't seen the sun in months. This man didn't fit in even when they were in high school. He was short and wore his brother's hand-me-down clothes that were 3 sizes too big. The girls teased him and the boys picked on him. He dropped out senior year after someone accused him of killing the old yellow tabby cat that used to slink around campus. Jamie hadn't seen him since. Well, except for that time at work. "It's your kind of help I need," Jamie said, wedging his heavy boot in the frame to keep the door from closing in his face. "I need some clean IDs and a prepaid phone. No GPS, no history." Jamie could have bought his own burner phone, but he didn't want a chance having someone see him on the surveillance tape from a convenience store. And he didn't have fake IDs. That took special equipment he didn't have. He had to be careful. He'd even hiked out after driving a random pattern to within a mile of the house, using mostly black roads, going into the colonias so he wouldn't show up on a traffic camera. Time was, you didn't have all this electronic scrap into the valley, but with the drug trade coming over from Mexico, locals got all the hardware using grants from the feds. "Dude, you joining the dark side? I could really use a guy with your skills." His eyes lit up as though about how great it would be to have a hacker on his side. "No, just got some trouble." "Can you help or not?" "You got money? I can't do anything without some cash." Jamie dug in the pockets of his chinos and removed the wad of bills he picked up at his house before coming here. It was about $1,500 from the fund he and Estelle kept for emergencies, and this was an emergency. He handed his contact a couple of hundreds off the top. "Hey, cabron, you can just get your sorry ass out of here. What are you thinking? That's not nearly enough for my trouble." Jamie peeled off a couple more hundreds and held them out of the greasy man in front of him, who reached over to grab them. "First the stuff, then the money," Jamie said as he pulled the bills out of reach. "Hey, I don't just get that stuff just lying around. Give me an hour or so and come back." "Cool, but they'd better be clean or I'm coming back here and I'll take it out of your hide, you little weasel. You know I'll check." And he stormed out of the door, taking the extra money with him. He headed down the street to the bodega to pick up a few things, then kill the hour. He couldn't chance having the cops track him using a facial recognition at the airport or having him on the no-fly list, hence his visit here for fresh ID and a disguise. Jamie ticked off the items he needed in his head: hair dye, a hat, and sunglasses. Inside, the store was as dirty as it was outside, and most of the packages were rumpled and filthy, probably stolen from somewhere or fallen off a truck. No matter, it was local and didn't have any video cameras. He found everything he needed after digging around a little. He also grabbed a bottle of water. He couldn't eat anything, hadn't for days, and what he did eat caused him stomach to cramp. Maybe the water would settle his stomach a little.